This is from Biafrans Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died, that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong, but them military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes, those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Ipocha massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I tortured me, oh. Remember when me tell you say I tortured me, oh. Yeah, I remember that one that called us a Bruce Mero. But the way you go like a papa nuku. Oh, them they were bonito. Me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro. Me tell you what I day. For we just all under us, man. I tell you what I am. Me never give up. Me tell them
heroes, I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eye. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, you'll never be apart. They fought for our freedom, they died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front, without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes, we want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and ever, and ever, and ever.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We bled in our history, that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes, those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Ipocha massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now if not you? You died at Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in the heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes of our fallen heroes.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a gas, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire,
They paid the ultimate price. They died for the freedom of my unborn child. We live for
in the air. Never be afraid. March on, cause we are more than conquerors. Yeah, you know what it is. We must revenge, and we must stand to represent who we are.
Fight on, brave boys, fight on, heroes of our fatherland. Pursue the enemy, harass him, destroy the invader. March on, brave boys, now that victory is in sight. March on and hasten the disintegration of the enemy already set in motion.
Fighting a war, knowing the difficulties, the odds against us, there is an element of fatalism, people feeling, well, if the world chooses to abandon us, then perhaps it is better we all perish. They don't ever consider a Biafra not free. They believe in either Biafra free or no Biafra at all. That means none of us living to see it.
I need Biafra freedom. We Biafrans, we need Biafra freedom. For this, I decided, even to die, that Biafra must have its own freedom.
I want us to work systematically towards the establishment of a good, progressive, and democratic society where all vestiges of privilege and social injustice will be abolished, and the rich contribute more for the welfare of the poor. If civil war comes, and I do think it is imminent, you're quite right, it will for us be the price of freedom. Our people here have for a long time been prepared for this eventuality, and I am confident of their readiness. I think that when it does come, that the people on the other side will be surprised as to what they're going to get. And I'm confident that it will not last long.
We'll surely come out as a nation because we're fighting a just cause. Even a little child on the street will tell you this. We shall never go back to Nigeria again. God's grace will surely emerge as a nation. And so, as far as this war continues, we'll fight to the last man.
This is what Biafra is, the end of the journey for a persecuted, massacred, pursued people. We have made all attempts at a democratic resolution of this crisis. I have offered open elections, plebiscite. I have offered just an open carte blanche suggestion, anybody who can find a democratic way of finding out the wishes of the people, let him suggest it and we will go for it.
Another Savior.
Holy, 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 Adimebujuku. Another Savior.
Another Savior.
Holy, 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 Adimebujuku. Another Savior.
Holy, holy.
If you do not believe in what we are doing, then you better get out. We're not going to stop. God knows we can never stop until Biafra is restored. We are peace-loving people. We abhor death and killing of another soul. It's in our nature, that's how we are. But because of that, they have been coming and killing us all these years. We've kept quiet. They've been killing and killing and killing quiet. We have a case at the ICC. We have a case at Africa Union. We have a case of what else again? Pending before the UN in New York. We've been to Geneva to tender our case. Before UN, till today, nothing. In fact, the more we complain to them, the more they come to abduct and rape our children, the more they come to kill us, the more they want to take over our land and our forests. And who told them that's going to be possible in our time? In a time, in a movement that I lead, you think you can come into our land and take it over? Oh dear. That means you don't know who we are.
This is from Biafra.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening section. We came very late than we are supposed to, but we will try as much as possible to do what needs to be done. You know, this job is not something that you are being forced. It is a dedication that we have made by ourselves, dedicated to do what we have to do. We can come out as long as we have the time and opportunity, as many times as possible. We've had our live program today on X, a program that is on the keeping the legacy of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. We did it on Space, and it's a 1-hour program. We did that, and we came back and took some rest, and now here we are on another section. So I appreciate everyone that has connected, everyone that have joined this program. Please, as you join us, like and share. Don't watch alone. Like and share. By the time you share, helping the message to go, and your part. For me, I will do my part. My own part is to open up the studio for the Biafran people to come and hold their opinion. Open up the studio for people that have questions to come and ask their question. Open up the studio to continue to encourage the Biafran people. That is my area of specialization, and now we continue to do it to the best of my knowledge without being forced, without being cajoled. I took it upon myself to do, and now we continue to do that part. So wherever you are watching from, I appreciate you and I thank you for being part of the program this evening. I'm not going to take much of your time. I'm going to do it as fast and as quick as I can. And then we call it a day. If not, that is a promise. Maybe I will not be around. So this evening, we are still going to continue a kind of a summary of what we did in the morning. We continue to summarize and we continue to speak and we continue to talk at any given point in time. I can see my brother Jerry Wibo. Thank you for joining. I see my beloved sister Macy Akere. You are always here. I thank you so much, my beloved sister Macy. I love your spirit. I love your strength. No matter what happens, you are always with me here, morning, night, afternoon. Every time I come online, you will always be there, doing the job of Chukwu Kabiama. That is what we are all doing. That's what we are all doing, helping to share the program, helping to encourage the presenter and all that. It is a massive encouragement. So I appreciate everyone that connects, more especially my sister Messi. I thank you so much for always being there for me. Thank you so much for your support. And every other person that is watching out there, wherever you are watching from, anyone that is watching in any platform that you are watching the program, whether you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, you're watching us on X, or you're watching us on TikTok, I appreciate everyone. And I say, may Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide and protect us. Remember, in our platform, we don't come to instigate violence. We come here to preach unity and love. We come here to present the case of Biafra before the world. to make the world understand what Biafra really means. That is why we come here, to make people understand the true meaning of Biafra, because so many don't know what it really means to be a Biafran. So many people do not know what it means to be a Biafran. Some people just talk about Biafra, they join the struggle, they speak just because they want to. But it is much more than that. So I appreciate everyone that have joined, and we will continue to do our part. This evening we are speaking very quickly about the day Biafra stood united. What the establishment never expected to happen next. The day Biafra stood united. What the establishment never expected to happen next. The Remembrance Day that just passed, I will not stop talking about it. It was amazing. Biafrans from different angles, different corners, different groups were able to showcase what they have. And I bet you this Remembrance Day was a big lesson to me personally. It reveals a lot. It is encouragement. Because sometimes when you look at what is happening, you get tired. Sometimes it will look like all hope is lost. But I bet you from this very program that we just held, the Remembrance Day, it became something of a great courage to know that Biafrans are ready, to know that Biafrans are willing, and to know that Biafrans will never back down. It does not matter the lies. That country that was restored before, that have been redeclared, we are going to continue to pursue our dream until it is finally achieved, and we are going to achieve our dreams. Biafra has been in the past recognized by certain countries in Africa and South America, and it's going to happen again. How is it going to happen? It is going to happen through your effort, through my effort. Do not allow yourself to be divided. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have fought division, and he did a great job to overcome division among us. But somehow the enemy is crept in again. They smuggled themselves in, and they brought in the division again. And some people are still seeing themselves either as stranger or as different entity. Many of us saw the Sokoto Declaration that was made by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, read out by Arnold in conjunction with Arnold himself. It speaks volume. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still on unification of the people. Still made it clear that we are not selfish in the pursuit of our freedom. That Sokoto Declaration also shows that the freedom of Biafran people we are talking about is freedom of humanity, freedom of every indigenous person in that contraction called Nigeria. We are not pursuing a selfish cause. Whether you agree with us or not, the truth remains that we are fighting a just cause, and we will continue to fight until our freedom is sealed. Nobody's going to take away what belongs to us. And we will not accept anything less than the real thing that everyone has done. So wherever you are watching this program from, I urge you to stay strong. Remain resilient. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Are we going to overcome? Definitely we shall overcome. Don't exercise any fear. There will be trials. There will be temptations. There will be obstacles. There will be failures. There will be things happening here and there that sometimes when you look at it, you be confused and you say, what is going on? But I best you in the midst of the confusion, deliverance is going to come. Hope is going to return. Hope is going to return. So, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, continue to stay strong. Stay focused. Because our freedom is very close. It is closer today than it was yesterday. And the earlier you understand this truth, the better for all of us. Now that we have concluded the remembrance, what next? What next? Does it end the remembrance? Remembrance is not enough. Focusing on the future also is very important. After remembering, you plan your future. What does the future hold for us, the Biafran people? You and I. Yes, we conducted a very admirable and very important remembrance. The entire Biafran land was shut down. Undoubtedly, nobody can deny that fact, that the entire Biafran land was shut down completely. And it wasn't business as usual. Enemies of Biafra were put to shame. There were responses from Biafra land, including whether you are for the agitation or you're not for agitation. Everybody keyed in remembrance. And what I saw was nothing but unity of purpose. Unity of purpose, which is what I have been crying for. Unity of purpose, which have been my prayer, my preaching every day. I saw it on the Remembrance Day. We were all on the same page. Men, women, children, old and young. We were all on the same page. And this is what I desire. This is what I dream. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prayed for it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for it. And that is what myself I am expecting. I expecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to join Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his own strategy, in his own way, in his own line. That is what we are looking for. And wherever you are as a Biafran, I urge you to also key in that program of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, program of unity. Key in it. Key in it. If you don't, it is going to be very difficult. The only way we are going to overcome these challenges, the only way we are going to overcome these attacks, the only way we will overcome the terror that is before us is by keying in. Even though we, the Biafrans, are the outspoken ones, we speak, we don't keep silent. Even though we, the Biafran people, are the ones who our voice is loud, we are not the only one in this very trouble. Nigeria has been taken over completely. Nigeria has been run over completely by the terrorists. And there is nothing anybody can do about it. We have been saying it for a very long time. that Nigeria is gone and gone for good. We have said it several times, and people think it's a joke. Finally, it is becoming very clear. Today, when you go online, you see all of them shouting. You see them talking and shouting, crying, some calling Tinubu, some calling this and calling that. But I tell you, it is all a waste of time. It is all a waste of time. The time has passed. It is almost too late. When the prophet was warning you, you called him names. You called him unbreathable names. You called him a tribal bigot simply because he was calling your attention to what is going to happen. But today, every single thing he warned you about is finally playing out. And more is going to happen. If you think you have seen it all, think again. I bet you, if you think you have seen it all, you just might be joking. This is the time for us to unite and build our strength. We must have to unite and block all the barriers and boundaries where the enemies are going to flow in from. Do not give in to the propaganda of the enemy. Do not give in to the blackmail of the Janjaweed. They will not stop. They will not stop. I say it again, they will not stop. Maybe you don't know. They are not going to stop. The earlier you begin to prepare yourself, the better. And as you see, the Zoological Republic, they are still busy on their propaganda and blackmail against the Biafran people. They are busy pushing lies that cannot hold water. How bad are you? Is Biafra going to come? Definitely Biafra is coming. The only question is, what are you doing? How prepared are you? Because it's not going to come easy. It will come with a battle. And you must show that you are listening. You must show. With the unity we saw in this very Remembrance Day, don't walk away with it. Hold it with your life. Hold it as if your life depends on it. With the display the Biafrans made, the response, the cooperation, it is commendable. I commend everyone that played a role, everyone that participated. I commend all of you. And no matter what the enemies are doing, no matter their propaganda, no matter their blackmail, we will never back down. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Do not allow anybody to threaten you. No amount of threats, I repeat, no amount of threats will make us change our mind. Our mind is made up. And we are going to fight until the last man standing. What are we fighting for? We are fighting for our freedom and nothing else. We are fighting for our freedom. If you give your life away, they will take it from you. If you play with your life, they will take it. The enemies are ready to take as many lives as they can. The center cannot hold anymore. The reality is playing out before you. What are you doing to secure your life. The common saying you see on all platforms today is defend yourself, defend yourself, defend yourself. And I ask them, with what are you going to defend yourself? Those of you that they are telling you defend yourself, with what are you going to defend yourself? With what are you going to defend yourself? The same government that is telling you to defend yourself are the ones. They are the ones sponsoring the terrorists. They give you stick, give you pump action, and they give the terrorists AK-47. Tell me how you defend yourself. How is it possible? They sing defend yourself, but they never arm you. Instead, they will arm the terrorists and tell you to defend yourself. And I ask you, how are you going to defend yourself in such a situation? Just tell me, how will you defend yourself against somebody who is holding a machine gun? How are you going to defend yourself against an armed terrorist with a machine gun? Just how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? It is sad. But it makes it more clearer to people to know that the zoo has gone. The zoo has gone. Whether you like it or not, whether you accept the truth or not, the zoo has gone. And for you to know that the zoo have gone, we will go to their media. Let's go to their media, as you always do. You know, we're supposed to do this in the morning, but we did it. Now let's go to their media. Let's see what they have in their media report. More especially, you know, we use the Sahara reporters. Let's go and see the reports, the dreaded report that they have in Sahara of what is happening in the Zoological Republic. Because it is play and it is show. When we say it, we show it to you. We won't just come and talk and we walk away. No. We will say it and we'll show you exactly what the situation is, so that you understand it. Maybe you begin to understand it. Because I know so many of you are doubting Thomas. And so many of you are still looking for proof. Now let us look to their media and see the report that is coming. And while you are watching this report, tell me if you still have faith. Tell me if the zoo still stands a chance. That is the question. Do you think that the zoo still stands a chance of survival? Do you think that the contraption called Nigeria still stands a chance of survival? Let us start from this report. As you can see on the screen, this report is coming all the way from the Sahara reporters. And we are going to read. Beninese mother tearfully appeal for rescue of daughter abducted in Oyo school attack. A Benin Republic woman, a Beninese mother, tearfully appeal for rescue of daughter. A foreigner, they kidnapped a Beninese. Her daughter was abducted in Oyo school attack. The woman is begging tearfully. That is what foreigners face in Nigeria. That is how bad it is. This one says, South African police arrest woman over alleged rape of critical ill 7-year-old girl. That is what you see. The same South Africa that is busy attacking innocent people. That is how they roll. Woman alleges husband Cross River doctor tied her womb. This is the kind of story you hear in Nigeria. Story, bad, evil story. That's what you hear. Look at this one. Over 2 weeks after Oyo school kidnap, Tinubu sent Ribadu led delegation to affected communities. After 2 weeks, Tinubu did not go. Tinubu did not visit. Tinubu did not send army. What is Ribadu going to do? After 2 weeks, the military has not taken action. The police have not taken action to rescue them. All he did was to send the chief terrorist to Oyo State. Ribadu that you and I, is it the same Ribadu that give the terrorists their weapon? That supplying them weapon and call them forest guard? Don't worry. Okay, phone and Anya. Mazen Nnamdi can warn and tell you that this thing you are training is going to swallow you. Today you see it happening. First photograph of ISIS Global. First photograph of ISIS Global, second in command, surfaced after killing by joint Nigeria-US operation. You see the face of it. Let's read it. This one is a very important news. The videos of face, pictures of face, is he alive? Let them not come and say the man they told us that he's dead is now alive. I have said it. Any collaboration with Nigeria will always bring a disgrace. I hope they won't tell us that he's now alive. First photograph of ISIS Global Abu Bilal al-Munaki surfaces after killing by joint Nigerian-US operation. The person they say they killed, first picture, let me know. We could read the man, whether he's still alive or he didn't die again. Security analysts and counter Makama has published what is believed to be first publicly photograph of a senior Islamic State West African province, Iswap, Abu Bilal, also known as Abu Manak, following a counterterrorism operation in Matale, Borno State. Makama said the photograph was released by sources. The photograph exclusively by Makama from sources familiar with the operation on Sunday was reportedly taken shortly after the terrorist commander was neutralized and intelligence-led military action against senior ISWAP leadership in the Lake Chad region. According to report, sources say that the image represents the first known photograph of al-Maliki since he joined the Boko Haram insurgents years ago and rose through the rank to become one of ISWAP's most wanted and elusive commander. According to security officials, al-Maliki commands largely invisible to security agency and the public throughout his years within the insurgents, with no verified photograph of him previously available, despite his prominence within the terrorist organization. First photograph, and they didn't show the photograph. Maybe they didn't. Maybe it's so horrific. I think he's dead. So it is finally confirmed. It's a confirmation. It's finally confirmed. It's no longer a guesswork. That's good. So let's go further. This is about their election ADC nonsense. They should continue to see themselves. What is this? This is watch. Over 2 weeks after Oyo State kidnapped, Tinubu sent the Ribadu-led delegation to affected communities. When they were coming, they come with helicopter. This is Ribadu coming to the community. And of course, you see them, they fly in with helicopter. They can't even use the road. The NSA flying into the village with a helicopter. You see him landing with a helicopter. These people don't know what is happening on the ground. They don't care. That is why they don't know the level of trauma people are going through. They don't understand. They don't know the level of the suffering the people are going through. After all, they fly with aircraft. They go with helicopter. They move around with an aircraft. If they are not in flight traveling, they don't use the road. And that is why they don't care about the security of the place. Look at him. He couldn't even fly the road to go there. He used helicopter to land. Do they really need him there? No. What is needed is the armed forces to go there and rescue these people. What are you going to tell them after 2 weeks? After 2 weeks in captivity, you come to offer a speech. You come to do your drama after making your show, you go. It is shameful. It is shameful, but we are dealing with a shameless country. How can they care? Nigerian police recall retired officers as ad hoc instructors for training of 50,000 new constables. Maybe little. 50,000 new Boko Haram. We are training new Boko Haram. Continue. DSS operative killed 2 injured. Two. The DSS operative killed 2 injured. Killed 2 injured. 2 injured as suspects. Oil bunkering gang attackers attacked security base in Imo State. DSS operative killed 2. DSS operative killed 2 injured as suspected oil bunkers gang attacked security base in Imo State. This is the same thing that happened in Oklahoma. Before you know it, they will come now and they will attack the citizens of the area. This is the same similar thing that happened in Oklahoma that made the Nigerian military to go and take innocent life and destroy properties. This same thing. They were attacked by oil bunkers. That they are still the one operating the oil bunker. It is the same army, the same military that one operating it. And when they come back, they go against civilians, attack civilians. Mad people everywhere. This one says, Olawupo Hashim emerges Accord Party presidential candidate with 40. Go and sit down. I don't care about your party who emerge or not. This is Aloy Jumako. Aloy Jumako. This one is our lawyer, Aloy Jumako. He says, Ohaneze Youth Council condemn threat against Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ejimako. I played the threat in the morning where the Janjaweed were threatening Aloy Ejimako. And that is how they roll. They threaten everybody. They feel they can do anything and get away with it. But Ohaneze Youth, their word doesn't have power. If anything happens, they're going to react. They don't do anything. Those ones are just seeking for notice. 94 years old grandma corpse vanishes from a Boyo mortuary ahead of burial as attendants flee. You won't try. 94 years old grandma corpse vanishes from a Boyo mortuary ahead of burial as attendant flees. Okay. That's the way we'll not go see for Nigeria. Islamic group Murik blasts hate campaign, denies allegation of inviting bandits. Of course, we know that they are working together. Will you agree before? You will deny. Farmers, commuters stranded as Enugu Highway collapse, cut off Ogo, and Oji River communities. That is Enugu State, you see. Enugu State, Federal Road, nothing is working. Everywhere is destroyed and condemned in a place where you have governance. And yet, these people have nothing to offer. And every time they will pretend they are leaders. Two rescued as bus somersault after collision with truck in Lagos. A nation of bad news. You can't avoid bad news in Nigeria. That is, whenever you are reading the news and you see it, feel the bad news is Nigeria. One feared dead, 30 injured in Usun Accord Primary SHB. That is it. Even in the election, they are killing themselves. They are killing themselves in their selection. Mad people everywhere. Tinubu approves 1,000 forest guard in Oyo. Order fresh push to rescue abducted pupils, teachers. Nonsense. After 2 weeks, you are approving. Imagine, you are approving forest guard. What happened to the military? This is a country. You are approving forest guard to go and rescue people that are being held by terrorists that are using sophisticated ammunition. Terrorists that are using automatic machine gun. Instead of you to deploy the military, give the military marching order 24 hours to get those people back. What you are doing is to approve 1,000 forest guard. Oh, God have mercy. God have mercy. Oh, you for her. Would they hear? Would they hear? I don't want all this nonsense APC news. Mad people. Xenophobia, Nigerian police warn against reprisal attack on South African nationals, businesses. Now, 3 future students arrested over death of 100-level undergraduate allegedly assaulted. So, Federal University of Imo State, Futo. They murdered an innocent student for no reason. This force have entered into their blood vein. Even ordinary man in the school, they torture somebody to death. Little power, everybody. Everybody is so violent in Nigeria. Even the civilians are violent. That is the force that the British introduced. The force that have eaten everybody up. Bauchi government denied plots to join PDP. Nonsense. If you like, go and join, go to hell. Who cares? Who cares? Look at this. Watching Tinubu approve 1,000 forest guard in Oyo. Order fresh push. You see, this is the only thing they want to do. This is the only thing that the National Security Advisor traveled to Oyo, where they kidnap children as young as 2 years old for the past 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks now. The only thing you have to go there to approve 1,000 forest guard. You went there to approve 1,000 forest guard. Instead of giving marching order to the military to go and release these people. Oh God. It is shameful. Nigeria is a shameful country. Disgraced Senator Abu caught on video assaulting woman in sex toy shop. That's happened for long. When I say I won't steal money, 80% of the time I am serious, says ex-minister Mechi. You will steal money. Oh. This one, a human being will steal this time. I agree with you. You know, go steal money. This time, a human being will steal. Buhari was overwhelmed by governance. Tinubu has no achievement, says Amici. You never see anything. All of them are the same. And you and Buhari still tired. Mad people. Mob born 2 men alive. Imagine. Mob born 2 men alive. Raises 10 Fulani building after killing of Kwara Islamic cleric. You never hear, never see anything. You never see anything. You never see anything. Kwara. You never ready. No, sit down. You never see anything. Or your teachers begin indefinite strike over continued detention of abducted colleagues, students. No, we're going to sit down the rest. It takes you 2 weeks to come and begin to protest or take strike. Human life has no meaning in Nigeria. Human life no longer have meaning. It doesn't have meaning. People don't care about humanity anymore. DSS arrests 2 foreign nationals, 3 Nigerians for supplying weapons to gunmen behind Niger school kidnap. You see, we are catching people that supply the Niger school kidnap. Meanwhile, more people are being kidnapped. Or your state school kidnap is still there. Nothing. It takes you almost how many years? Almost how many years to arrive at these mad people? Obasanjo believes he is the only person who can save Nigeria, Amechi. Because all of them are the same. All of them are the same. Talking rubbish every time. Talking rubbish. This one is breaking news. Breaking. Bandit attack Kaduna Mosque. Kill worshippers. Abduct several others. Okay, Lutonyo, he go reach everybody. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say we'll draw them to the south. We'll draw them to Biafra land. And at the end of the day, they will not have a home to return. It is happening. We'll never see anything. We'll never see anything. Should be Biafra and a problem. Okay. Don't worry. ISWAP commander Bashua hesitates to accept top ISIS leadership role after Maynock's death in US-Nigerian strike. Therefore, they fear to accept role. No problem. All this is in Nigeria. Instead of wiping them out, you are busy giving us their news. Who is going to be the next leader and who is not going to be. Instead of wiping them out, you still wait for them to appoint a new leader. And you come and announce to us, oh, ISIS have gotten a new leader. Oh, the person they appointed have rejected. Mad people. Oyo residents, TIB movement protests in Ibadan over abduction of school principal, pupil, and teachers. Who cares? The government doesn't care about your protest. They are busy pursuing their agenda. P2B lied about governor's forum election. Refused to repeat claim before God's altar in church. Amici. People. Start on a nonsense. I was prevented from entering hall. House of Reps aspirant alleges irregularity in Anambra NDC primary. I never see anything. All of them are the same. Every politician in Nigeria is a criminal. They are the same thing. Exclusive terrorists threaten to marry off Kwara Emir. Exclusive terrorists threaten to marry off Kwara Emir of Yakishika abducted wife over 150 million ransom delay. Emir wife, they want to carry the Emir wife, give another person. The terrorists want to take the Emir wife, dash them to one terrorist by force. If the husband no bring 150 million. Nigerian. If they catch Emir and wife and they threaten like this, if they catch you ordinary person, what do you think will happen to you? As in all ya buru aboki, all ya buru alahaji, onweta aboki, you ya pia aboki go. All ya buru alahaji weta aboki, all ya copy pieces. Imagine. Terrorists threaten to marry off Kwara Emir. Kwara Emir of Yakashikra abducted wife, his wife, over 150 million ransom delay. When these people they call this bill, they wonder. When the Emir wife they kidnap, oh ya know there. They answer Emir for Kwara. You never see anything. You answer Emir for Kwara. You never see anything. Oh no, not sure there. All of them. Breaking. Terrorists invade Kogi community, kill 1, abduct over 30, including commercial bus passengers. You can imagine. It can come to Kwara. They are kidnapped in different angles. Everybody, they are just balkanizing Nigeria anyhow. Anybody, form your own group, kidnap as many as you can and collect your ransom. The balkanization of Nigeria is going on in a place where you have militaries. No. Lagos DPP takes over prosecution of first African church primate, Matilu Koro, orders over alleged Gineba, alleged assault. Nonsense. CDWR call for statewide strike, mass protest over abduction of Oyo teachers pupil. Oh, make una wait. Make una wait. No, not protest. Make una wait. Plane crash. Plane crash lands at Kenya Masai Mara airstrike. Now try. Labour Party affirm Adeleke Olorunwaju as Lagos governorship candidate. Mad people everywhere. Christian group accuses Nasarawa APC of marginalization, says Muslim given all 3 senatorial slots. You know, so this Islamization you already talk about. I don't really hear that. This Islamization, some of you think is a joke, right? Okay. Okay, all right. Doctors shut down Federal Medical Center or Akure Annex over assault on colleague. Breaking. Boko Haram plans Quranic graduation for over 100 women, children abducted from Kwara, family reveals. Those people they abducted from Kwara. Remember the 100 and something women, people they were abducted. Look at it. Then they plan graduation for them. They don't graduate for Quranic graduation. Boko Haram is planning graduation for abducted women and children from Kwara State. And their news they carry them. Nigerian news they announce some people they hear them. You can imagine the boldness. And some of you will say, oh, you're not going to happen. They cannot Islamize Nigeria. It's not possible. No. No. It is going to happen. It's just a question of time. If Nigeria remains the way it is going to happen. The only thing that will stop it is disintegration of Nigeria. If Nigeria is not breaking into pieces, it will surely happen. They will take it over. Imagine what you read in the news. Boko Haram plan Quranic graduation for over 100 women, children abducted from Kwara family reveals. I never see anything. Exclusive how bandit leader Kachala, once involved in government peace deal, reportedly abducted retired Major General Abubakar. You can imagine a bandit abducted retired Major General. Bandits abducted retired Major General Abubakar. You see the boldness of this bandit. Retired Major General. Do you know what it is to be a Major General? Whether retired or not retired, Major General abducted by bandit. Sorry. If you're in Nigeria, sorry. Ogun youth protest in Abeokuta demands release of abducted Oyo school pupils teacher. Continue. You will never start until you are ready for revolution. You are not ready. Until you prepare for revolution, you are not ready. You are not serious. You are not serious. Nigerians saw material council workers lament 8 months salary withheld by DG over union activities. Nonsense and madness. What's that? They took him alive, returned his corpse. Kanu parent accuses police of killing son in custody. They have been doing it. It's not the first time, not the second time, and it's not going to be the last time. We've been seeing that happen. Fresh intelligence revealed Nigerian US strike wipe out 3 top ISWAP commanders alongside al-Maliki report. Wiping out 1 person or 2 person will not stop them. It will not see already they are replacing them. They are already replacing them. They don't care. Hayatu been ruled out lawsuit to challenge Atiku's ADC primary victory despite alleged irregularities. Mad people. Shore declared June 4, Occupy Asorok protests, nationwide school walkout over school abduction in Nigeria. Yes, at least Shore own is understandable, not this one that say, oh, you tell the people to gather, contribute money and give to bandit. Like the one that called himself a very dark man. That he tell Nigerians to contribute money and give to bandit. Mad people everywhere. Mad people, mad people. This is somehow understandable. A mass action for Thursday. Occupy Asorok and school walkout for all kidnapped children and persons. Enough is enough. Tinubu must resign. What Shore is trying, but where you find yourself is the wrong place. You are dealing with the wrong people, with the wrong country. They don't care. Former SGF, Baba Chialawal, quit ADC, says, I won't be part of Atiku's rigging machine. You know, Baba Chialawal, these are a bunch of idiots, all of them. Bunch of idiots that spoiled, that rule with Buhari. 45-year-old man dies after alleged torture in NLDA custody. Family accuses anti-drug agency of blocking autopsy. They murder people every day in their custody. It didn't start today. They have been doing it again and again. They took him alive, returned his corpse. Kanu parents accuses Nigerian police of killing son in custody. They do it every day. It's not new. That is what Nigeria is known for. Nigerian army rescued 23 kidnapped victims in Kogi after armed men barricaded highway, opened fire on commuters. Audio. Exclusive NYSC withdraw corps members from Kwara, but no withdraw. Kayama LGA over fear of planned Boko Haram abduction. No withdraw. Nigeria is a terrible place to live in today. Court remands dismissed ASP Usman orders in Delta prison over public killing of suspect. When they will release them, we don't know. Tinubu should resign or forget 2027 Yoruba Union blast president over rising terror attack abduction. Are you serious? You are not serious. You just talk. Made a no talk say we are no talk. FCT Minister Wike admit failure to remove cow from Abuja Road. Says it's national security matter. Oh. So cow don't become national security matter in FCT, Federal Capital Territory. Minister Wike, who said that he's an outlaw, admit failure to remove cow from Abuja Road. Says it's national security matter. You see how cow are treated as sacred. Even Wike with his madness, he couldn't carry his madness to stop cow from roaming around Abuja. Wike could not stop cow. And when we tell you that Nigeria does not belong to you, you don't agree. When we say Nigeria does not belong to you, you don't agree. Wike is afraid to remove cow from the sea. The same Wike that steal people's property, the same Wike that went and killed people in Obibo. Ordinary cow. Wike said that national security matter. In hand road day. National security matter in hand road day. Now you see, when you see Rubadu, the national security advisor, that man is a cow. He is the leader of the terrorists. Tell me how Nigeria will be good. Tell me. Mad people everywhere. Government kidnapped Abuja residents weeks after 7 million ransom payments. One suspect arrested. And I never see anything. They will still be going house by room very time. Nigerian Nurses Forum slam Oyo PHC over quackery, extortion, unsafe delivery, petition, IGP, Governor Makinde. That is Nigeria. Chaos everywhere. Nobody is safe. Look at this one. Nigerian Hajj Commission, NANCOM, announces June 3 return flight for pilgrim. That is what they are good at. Spending taxpayers' money on nonsense, on idiocy. That's what they do. Insecurity, NBA branches in Enugu set to shut down court. Kick against judges, abandonment of physical sittings. When I never see anything. When I never see anything. No more physical sitting. When they fear. When I never see anything. Atiku Camp fires back at ex-SGF Bachia Lawal over ADC primary recall grass cutting scandal. Not them now. Should be I talk I'm here. Grass cutter. Them. Lagos court adjourned UK-based blogger Maureen Badejo's case to July 1st. Middle East crisis. Iran suspects. Middle East crisis. Iran suspends talk with US. Threaten fresh closure of Strait of Hormuz. I never see anything. When I never see anything. Close and make this problem end once and for all. Lawless DSS operative harass, detain renowned Nigerian writer Oke Ndibe at Lagos Airport. They don't care about you. More especially when you are an Igbo man. They don't care about you. When we say it, they call us noisemaker. When we say it, they call us miscreants. When they say it, they say we are ranting on social media. When they don't kidnap you, graduate, a writer, Nobel Prize winner. They kidnap you. You go here. Who no one here go here by force? Who no one understand? Or your police command arrest pastor, woman over false alarm of bandit attack as people remain in captivity. Ruler condemned DSS detention of writer OK NDP, demands respect for fundamental rights. They will not, but especially when you have an Igbo name. Or your school abduction, Nigerian Union of Teachers begin nationwide protests Tuesday. This is madness. The zoological republic is gone. It's gone and gone for good. And the earlier you know that, understand that, the better. My fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching this program, our responsibility is always to bring the truth, to show you what is going on the best way we can. We will continue to show. And before we end the program, let us just go and listen to this message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us listen to the message before we end the program. And by the grace of Chukwu Gabiama, we come back tomorrow and continue from where we stopped. Let us try and listen to this very program, this very message. It is important we pay attention. We must never forget. We are still in the mood of remembrance, and we will continue to remember. We will continue to remember. We will never forget. No matter what they say, no matter what they do, no matter their propaganda, no matter the blackmail, we will never forget. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. We will not forget.
Ojoku said, what shall we call this our generation after they have passed those people? And the German, I'm saying this because of this, I get about the generation about rubbish. I was listening very carefully. And the German rose up, Chief Franco Pico, and said, the name of our new nation shall be Biafra. And the people asked him, why Biafra? Because Ojukwu himself, even a historian, and Oxford trained historian did not know. Franco Pico whispered to him, not in here, I will tell you later what Biafra means. Do you know how God works? Ojukwu did not people, he did not argue. If Ojukwu wanted to dominate other people, if Igbos had wanted to dominate other people, we would have just said, this new nation shall be called Igbo nation, isn't it? And you see, when they don't, these people, I don't know. It's that same 27th of May, 1967. That day is very, very critical, I'm telling you. As Franco Pico and a German was telling you, later on I will tell you why I recommended that name should be Biafra. And the Holy Spirit was upon Ojukwu. God was angels from heaven were listening to him, telling him listen to Franco Pico. And as soon as Chief Opigo finished, Ojukwu said the name shall be Biafra. If Ojukwu had domineering tendencies, if the Igbos wanted to lord it over every other person to conquer them, I think Ojukwu should have insisted on the place answering Igbo nation, isn't it? That's pure common sense. That's the Fulanis are doing. Up now. No? Isn't it?
You have just heard the message, and we are going to end the program here. By the special grace of God, you join us tomorrow morning. We are going to come back tomorrow morning to continue. And tomorrow morning, we are going to dissect the BBC documentary that was released today. That very BBC documentary, we are going to dissect it tomorrow. So join us tomorrow. Don't miss it. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe. Click your notification bell so that you will join us tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning program, we are going to dissect the BBC newly released documentary on Biafra. That newly released documentary on Biafra, we are going to dissect it and expose their lies and also destroy that narrative that they want to build. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. And may Chukwu Kabiam guide and protect you. See you all tomorrow by the grace of God. Good night, everybody, and stay safe.
This is from Biafrans Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died, that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong, but them military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Ipocha massacre, Abba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I thought that day, oh. Remember when me tell you say I thought that day, oh. Yeah, I remember that one that called us separatist. Like a papa nuku, but them we boniro. Me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro. Me tell you what I day. For me the fella, the rest of man I tell you what I do. Me never give up. Me tell them
heroes, I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eyes for other Biafrans and for freedom and to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, you'll never be apart. They fought for our freedom, they died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them. Our hero, we want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and never, and never, and never.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We black in our history, that the death of my people is the mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Ipocha massacre, Abba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now if not you? You died at Mali.
They were starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in the heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes, so I'm falling here.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a cast, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire,
they paid the ultimate price. They died for me, for the freedom of my unborn child. We live for the legacy.
Stand to represent who we are.